Silver and gold prices are surging once again. Gold is hitting another all-time high, and silver is rushing back up to close to $34. And there's a lot of people who are going to be rushing in to buy at these highs, and I want to take a moment to help those who might be trying to do that. And anytime there's a big price swing, there can be a lot of mistakes being made. So in today's video, I'm going to go break down some of the most common mistakes that you guys might make, especially during times like this where these prices are going up, and how you can avoid them. All right, so thank you guys again for watching as always, and I want to start this video by talking about the biggest thing that a lot of us are going to probably fall into, is that you're going to buy at the wrong time. You know, trying to that FOMO mentality or panic buying to chase the price because it might not come back down again. If you've ever purchased precious metals, or if you've ever done any sort of investment before, you know as soon as you buy something, the price goes down, and as soon as you sell something, the price goes up. So that's just how it works sometimes. But, you know, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement, especially when these prices are going up like they are. But buying silver at a high price can backfire on you, you know, just like any investment can. So, you know, that's one mistake that a lot of us are going to do. And I made that mistake in the beginning is, you know, I heard all the bad news about, you know, inflation. And so I panic bought a bunch of silver. You know, that was 3 years ago. So the prices have gone up a little bit since then. But, you know, in the end, you want to be you can't let the emotions get the better of you. And dollar cost averaging is always, in my opinion, the best strategy to use even during these price surges. Now, I don't want to disincentivize anybody from starting, because honestly, the best time to start is any time, because, you know, if you try to wait and time the prices, you're going to be saying for the next every 5 years that I'm waiting for the price to hit this, I'm waiting for the price to hit that, and you're probably, you know, you're going to just be inactive on your decisions. And so, you know, again, I don't want to disincentivize anyone from starting, but just keep in mind of your strategy and what it is you're trying to accomplish. So, you know, it might even be a good idea when these price surges or anytime silver and gold hit the news and everybody's talking about it, is to do, you know, a strategy analysis in some way of what you're currently doing, or, you know, what your entry tactics are or your exit strategies are. So, you know, just understanding that you don't want to just make an emotional decision, but you also may want to take the time to do a self-reflection of what it is that you are currently doing as well. And since I want to focus this more towards the new stackers, there is one more thing that you might start to see when you're trying to purchase precious metals, especially when the prices are surging the way they are. And that is a lot of the fake and counterfeit coins. Now, they're always going to exist. They're always going to be around, but anytime that silver, or for the most part, silver prices start to rise, the market for fake coins tends to heat up as well. And so, you know, while I personally have not purchased any fake coins for you guys to show as an example, I will plan on doing that in the future. So I can show you guys a little comparison between it all. Right now, with silver gaining as much traction as it is, it's really good to maybe double check your purchases to see if so that less fakes are being put into the market. Now, there are different ways you can do that. One of the ways is getting a very cheap magnet to test your precious metals on, because they should not be magnetic. A second thing that you can do is to get a pocket pinger. There's an app that connects to it, so it can test the sounds to make sure that it's legit. And the more expensive one is probably more of like an actual precious metal verifying kit. Now, that's pretty expensive if you don't want to drop $1,000, but there is a free way that you can get all this stuff done if you want. Just take it into your local coin shop and just say, hey, you know, I purchased this silver and I just want to verify that the integrity of it, and I just want to make sure that it is actually silver. Most precious metals dealers, in my experience, have no problem testing it out, and they will have the expensive kits to make sure that everything checks out. So that's a free way of doing it. But with all the fakes and things going around, if you are going to purchase, be very conscious about where you're purchasing it from. Don't purchase it on sites like eBay, Craigslist for that matter. You know, that's why I recommend SD Bullion, JM Bullion, ATMEX, or just go into your local coin shop dealer. So But also don't forget to do your own research and things as well, because you don't want to spend a lot of money on this stuff, because you will spend a lot of money on this stuff if you want to stack it for fun or for an investment. It adds up over time. So you want to make sure that you're doing your due diligence and watch videos like these, talk to people, go to your local coin dealer. There's things you can do to get yourself educated on these things. But again, I think the biggest risk that people have is just they do a lot of inaction. And so it's better to get started and just figure out what works and what doesn't work, because your strategy is going to change. I've made a video explaining this a couple times. I'll put that up in the top right for you guys. But again, you don't want to make the mistake, especially when the prices are surging, to make an emotional decision where you might end up buying a fake coin. You might buy it at the wrong time, and it's just not going to be good for you. So that's pretty much all I wanted to just set this video out for, is just a quick reminder for anybody who might be wanting to get into this. Let me know what you guys think. What are some of your experiences with things like this? Have you gotten into the FOMO mentality? I know I have when I first started. But while I don't regret it, there were some mistakes made along the way. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.